Hello and welcome to Storytime in Nature. I'm Coral Bass with Manatee County Parks and Natural Resources. And this week we've been talking about mollusks. Mollusks are any soft-bodied animal without a segment and a hard shell. Great examples of this would be snails, clams, and octopus. Sometimes octopus, squid, cuttlefish, all of them are confused because, you look at them and they're soft-bodied, yes, but you probably don't automatically see the hard shell. Well, the hard shell is their beak. They use that to crush and break apart their food, all right? So while they're a little confusing that way, they're definitely mollusks. We're going to learn a little bit of our eight-legged friend, the octopus, in a dive into this book. So come along with me and enjoy. An Octopus's Garden by Ringo Starr. Illustrated by Ben Court. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. Can you see all the different animals that maybe would be found in this octopus garden? Jellyfish, crab, flounder, those are the flat fish with two eyes on top of their head, starfish, hermit crabs, all sorts of different creatures. He'd let us know where we've been in his octopus's garden in the shade. Look at all the different sea creatures that live with that octopus. What color is he? I'd ask my friends to come and see an octopus's garden with me. Not like the garden you have at your house, huh? Here we've got animals growing besides just plants. Coral's an animal, you've got a sea fan, you've got sponges, sorts of different creatures. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. Who are they riding? Why, sea turtles, of course. Don't ride a wild sea turtle. We would be warm below the storm in our hideaway beneath the waves. Okay, so you can see that's a hideaway right there. Okay, you can see the waves, the storm, and look at the kids down below. The octopus. Resting our heads on the seabed in an octopus's garden near a cave. All sorts of things in there. We could sing and dance around because we know we can't be found. How many arms do they are they holding with the octopus? You know an octopus has 8, but they each have 1, 2 right there. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. Apparently swimming with a whale too, right? We would shout and swim about. The coral that lies beneath the waves lies beneath the waves. The kids in here. Down below. Oh, what a joy. Oh, what a joy for every girl and boy, knowing they're happy and they're safe. Happy and they're safe. Look at how they're all playing. They all play so differently with the octopus. And they're in the octopus's garden. One girl's playing dress up with the octopus and all the gold jewelry. One's swimming. Another one's playing with crab and making shelled heart designs. Another one's wearing a shell as a head. We would be so happy, you and me, no one other there to tell us what to do. Look at that, we've got, it looks like Poseidon down here. To explore the ruins. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. The end. As you can see, octopuses can be found in many different habitats or homes. As you can see in this book, we saw them in the coral reef, but in our area, you can find them in reefs, yes. You can find them in oyster bars, you can find them in mangroves, and they really, really like areas that they can really hide in. They like to have areas that are protected, right? So that's why both those areas are really well known for having octopuses, because they're little tiny crevices tuck right on into. These animals can be hard to spot. That's also one of their things. They like to be hard to spot. So they will literally use their area to camouflage, but they'll use their colors on their body. They'll also change their colors in order to camouflage. And so that's one of their really good ways of protecting. But another really cool way of protecting is they use their ink. So they'll squirt off ink to kind of either deflect the predator or to blind them so they can't see them, and then scoot off to a safer location. You can find octopuses both high up in the water column, so right at the top of the water. You can also find them well down in those trenches. So octopuses are a diverse group of animals that are very, very amazing, as you got to see in that book. I hope to thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope to see you again on our next adventure. Bye-bye now. Thank you so much for joining us again for Storytime in Nature. I hope to see you again on one of our next adventures, wherever that may take us. Have a great day. Bye-bye.